सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Vichara Sagara, 6th chapter, page number 211, topic number 331, second line. आदौ माया विशिष्ट परमात्मनः सकाशात् माया परिणामभूतदेशकालौ जायेते ततः आकाशादयः उत्पद्यन्ते योग्यदेशकालरूपसामग्रीसत्त्वात् तत्सकाशादाकाशादिप्रपञ्चोत्पत्तिः सम्भवतीति चेत् one of the prime topic in the Vedanta teaching is the falsification of the universe. Falsification of the universe means taking out the reality in the experienceable world. Taking the reality means the duality, vividhata, the multifarious universe, different forms, different colors, different names, different objects. These are all called duality, dvaitam. As we are seeing the duality in the world, we take this duality into a reality. It is real for all normal human beings. It is very natural. The duality, there is a reality in that for a common man. So what if reality is there, a common man sees reality in the duality of this experiencing world, what is wrong in that? Shastra says, if you see the reality in the duality of the universe, universe undergoes lot of fluctuations. The objects what you are seeing, people, relations, incidents, situations, and including your body-mind complex, violently fluctuating, changing. For that, you, the individual, cannot withstand. You, the individual, common individual, cannot withstand to that fluctuations. Because of that fluctuations, changes, modifications in the body, mind, complex, relations, people, family, children, etc., mind undergoes anxiety, tension, stress, pressure, lot of turbulence happens in the mind. To come out of the turbulence, the vulnerability of the mind, you, the human being, run here and there to solve out or to resolve that turbulence, vulnerability of the mind. This is what common individuals in the society we are seeing. There are some intelligent people. Why this running here and there to stop my vulnerability of the mind, disturbance in the mind, anxiety in the mind? Why I am running here and there untiringly? For that person, Shastra gives a solution. You are running towards peace, happiness, security, to come out of from your vulnerability of the mind, and you want to avoid the fluctuations in the body-mind complex, and whatever favorable to you, you want to keep it, what are all unfavorable you want to avoid. This is non-stop going on and on. All these are you are doing because of only one thing. Because of one reason you are doing, my dear. That reason is you are giving the reality to the duality in the world. The moment you give reality, you have to pay the price. See the duality. Shastra says, see the duality as duality. Blue is blue, yellow is yellow, flower is flower, table is table. Duality seeing is not a problem. Giving reality to the duality is the problem, is a samsara. Therefore, this whole universe is only an appearance. Why you are giving reality to that? Understand, it is like another dream. Just as in the dream, there is no sufficient time and place or space. Desha Kala, Uchita Desha Kala is not there in the dream. Uchita means sufficient place is not there for an elephant to enter into your dream world. Aeroplane cannot enter into your dream really. Then what elephant you are seeing, what aeroplane you are seeing, they are not there really. You know that. You know there is no aeroplane, but I saw aeroplane in the dream. I know there is no elephant, but I saw elephant in my dream. Therefore, I know elephant is not real, aeroplane is not real, because there is no Uchita Desha Kala. There is no sufficient time to the elephant to enter, no sufficient place in your mind, in your, where the dream comes. There is no place at all. Therefore, you come to conclusion without going to any university, without doing any PhD, you, the individual, very intelligent, to declare dream is unreal. Dream is unreal. Whose dream? Your own dream. You are telling my dream is unreal. No doubt in this. Everyone knows. Similarly, the whole universe is also like another dream. The whole universe is also like another dream. But this statement we cannot accept that much easily. We cannot swallow it. Very, very difficult. But Shastra says whether you swallow it or not, whether you accept it or not, fact is fact. Truth is truth. Truth cannot wait for anyone. Truth cannot be stopped by anyone. Truth uh, need not expect your what you can call your permission or your approval. Truth can never wait for anyone. What is the truth? Shastra says your worldly experience is also like another dream experience only. Therefore, Jagat is also comes under Pratibhasika Satta. Dream comes under projected reality, Pratibhasika Satta. Similarly, this universe, what you are seeing from morning to till night until you are asleep, you are seeing the world is also just like a dream. How to understand? How to assimilate these facts? I have to understand because Shastra is telling. Shastra means Bhagavan's teaching. Therefore, in this portion, Nischaladasa, the author of this Vichara Sagara, originally Hindi, but we are seeing in Sanskrit version, written by another Acharya. So that Acharya says, the world is also unreal like a dream, therefore there are only two realities, Dvividha Satta Vada. What are the Trividha Satta Vada? What are all there? In Trividha Satta Vada means three orders of reality. One is Paramarthika Satyam Brahma, Chaitanyam, consciousness, absolute reality. Second one is Vyavaharika Satyam, relative order of reality. This world, what we are experiencing, now we are in relative order of reality. Then when you go to dream, that what you see in the dream is Pratibhasika Satyam, projected reality or subjective reality. Trividha Satta Vada is accepted by many acharyas for Manda Adhikaris, for mediocre students. Trividha Satta Vada is ideal for teaching purpose, to bring the student to Dvividha Satta Vada later. These Vadas are not just Vadas for argument's sake. The student, when he or she is listening, normally in the beginning, everyone is a junior student. The junior student's sake, three orders of reality Shastra explain. Prakarana Grandhas, Upanishads, everywhere Trividha Satta was introduced. But you want to come to final, ultimate truth, one day or other, you have to come on your own appreciation of Shastra by learning. There is only Dvividha Satta. Even if you go forward further, there is no Satta, two Sattas at all. It is only seeming. It is only seeming. What is there? Only Brahman is there. Brahman alone is there. Brahman was there, Brahman is there, Brahman alone will be there. Whatever you see is only seeming appearance. Once you understand this is only seeming appearance, your job is over in Vedanta. Until that time you have to continue in Shastra. Later, if you enjoy that sharing whatever Shastra has given to you, the teaching for many, many seekers, that is a bonus. So here in this portion, what we saw in the last class, Deshakalayoho Utpattihi Vishaye Akshepa Samadhani. Desha and Kala, space and time, Utpatti, they are born. They are born. Vishaye, with regard to that topic, Akshepa, objection, Samadhanam, answer are going to come. What is the objection? Nanu. Nanu means the Purapakshi is telling Madhusudana Saraswati Swami. Madhusudana Saraswati Swami said like this. Madhusudana Saraswati happens to be our party. He is a Siddhanti. He is not an opponist. We are going to interpret in a proper way what Madhusudana Saraswati said. But Purvapakshi means opponist, who is objectionist. What he says, Madhusudana Saraswati said, first Deshakala were created. From Deshakala alone Akasha is born. He says, Akashat Vayuhu Vayoragnihi, before Akasha is coming, first, before Akasha comes, Desha and Kala were created. Desha and Kala were created, both of them. Sakshad avidya karyatvena uktau. Desha Kalo Sakshad avidya karyam. Both are only, the karanam is avidya, ignorance. Adau Maya Vishishta Paramatmanaha, from the Maya Sahitam Brahma. Sakashat Maya Parinama Bhuta Deshakalo, means before Akasha itself is talking about Deshakala have come from Maya as a modification of Maya. Maya Parinama Bhuta, modification of Maya. Desha Kala, both are time and space, both are. Here Maya means avidya. Avidya, Sakshad avidya karyatvena, they are directly created by avidya, ignorance, which is created by Paramatma with Maya, upadana karanam, material cause. Jayete, Jayete means Dvivachanam. Desha and Kala, both of them are born. Tataha, from that Desha and Kala, time and space, what here Akasha means space, Desha means place. Okay, small difference here. Desha means place where the which has got an accommodative capacity, accommodating attribute. Desha is that, place is that which has got an attribute of accommodation, an accommodating attribute called Desha. From that Desha and Kala, later, Tataha means afterwards, Akashadayaha, space, Adipadat, air, fire, water, earth, all of them are Utpadyante, they are all born. Yogya Desha Kala Rupa Samagri. I explained only 2 lines in the last class. That's why I am explaining other 3 lines. Yogya means Uchita, sufficient Desha, Kala, time, Rupa Samagri. These are the factors, components. Samagri means constituents. You said dream doesn't have sufficient Yogya, Desha, Yogya, Kala. Not there, that's why dream is unreal. Okay, I accept. But here, Desha Kala are already created. After Desha Kala, only Akasha, etc. have come, said by Madhusudana Saraswati. That Samagri, constituent Sattvat, since they are available, they are there. From them, Sakashat means from them. From them means who? Desha and Kala. From them, from Desha and Kala, from place and time, Akashadi Prapancha Utpatti. Akasha Panchabhutas came. From Panchabhutas, Prapancha, the world has come. What is the Prapancha? Prapancha means Prakarshena Panchavidaha Prapanchaha. That Prapancha which you are seeing in front of you is made out of 5 elements. Panchavidaha. Whole universe is nothing but made out of these 5 elements. Therefore, your body is also known as Pancha Bhautikam. Pancha Bhautikam. Now, Nischaladasa says, give answer to the Purva Pakshi in the next page. But he gives logical problems if you accept Desha Kala before that Akasha birth. If you talk about the birth of Desha Kala, there are a lot of logical problems. That problems he is talking now in this next paragraph. Next page only he is going to give answer exactly what Madhusudana Saraswati meant that statement. What are the problems he is going to explain? We will see. Just I will give you a brief gist of this paragraph, following paragraph. Brahma means Maya Sahitam Brahma, the Paramatma. Brahman is not an accommodator. Brahman is not having an accommodating attribute. To accommodate anything, Brahman must have that guna of accommodation. Accommodating attribute must be there in Brahman. Brahman doesn't have accommodating attribute. On the other hand, that attributes belongs to Akasha, space. Asamantat kashate iti Akasha. That which encompass, that which accommodate is called Akasha. Is there a place? Is there a place, you ask? Because it gives you place or space to sit. Space means not sky. In the Shastra, space means place. In Tamil we say Edavali. In Telugu we say Chotu. And Sthalam. In Sanskritam, Sthalam also you can say. So that Brahman doesn't have any accommodating attribute. Therefore, you cannot talk about that Desha Kala are created from Brahman first before, you cannot say. So Nichaladasa says, you take Madhusudana Saraswati statement properly, don't take literally. What Madhusudana Saraswati said, he might have said that, I agree, but you should not take literally. How you should take that interpretation properly you have to take, I will tell you later. But before going to that, I will tell you what are the logical problems. Purva Kala. Akasha comes before. Akasha comes later. Before that, time comes. Madhusudana Saraswati is telling, you are telling. You are telling that Madhusudana Saraswati is telling like this. Purva Kale Desha Kala Srishtihi iti Vakyam. That is given in the previous page. Previous page, on the last top line, we saw Akashadi Srishti Purva Kale Desha Kala Srishtihi iti Vakyam. That is the Vakyam here. That is not correct. Why? Logical problem is this. Then there are two kalas. Kala dvayam bhavati. Before that Akasha, Vayu, before the space is born, time and place were born, you are telling. Before means Purva Kala. Purva Kala, Kala is one Kala. In Purva Kale, Kala is created. Purva Kala of what? Akasha. ஆகாஷம் பிறந்ததுக்கு முன்னாடியே முன்னாடியே means what? Before the akasha is born, space and time are born, you are telling. There purva kale iti adhikarana bhuta kalaha, that is adhikarana bhuta kalaha. Desha kala iti adhikarya bhuta kalaha. Where desha and kala are born, you must give some other time. When it is born, before, after, later, when, all these are referring to the kala. Kala, time is born. Suppose you say time is born before the space. Time is born before. That before referring to kala. When time is born, when I ask, it connotes time. When time is born, time has not yet born. But you are telling time is born. I am asking you when time is born. Time is going to come. That means if you say literally time is born, there must be some other time before that time is born. Purva Kala. That is called Purva Kala. Purva Kala and Parakala. Later time is born. Time is born before. What is that time? What is that time? Therefore, anavastha dosham. There must be another time. When that time is born, when you can say 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, before 8 o'clock, before 9 o'clock is possible. But before time, birth, there cannot be another time. Before the time birth, there cannot be another time. If another time is there, time number 1 is from that, time number 2 is born. But time number 1 is born from which time? From when it is born. When it is born, you will get anavastha dosha, infinite regression. So 4 doshas he talks in this tippani: atma shraya dosha and anyonya ashraya dosha, chakraka dosha and anavastha dosha. 4 doshas are there. These 2 times are different or identical. Purva Kala and the time which is newly born, are they same or identical? Suppose we ask, time is born and my son is born. What you say? What you ask? When? When he is born. Like that, when time is born, can I ask or not? Time is born. When time is born? If I give time again, when that time is born? So that question will come again and again if you say both are identical, atma shraya dosha. Prior time and later time. The time is born before akasha, you are telling, suppose. The 2 times are there. Both are identical, 2 timings are identical, and atma shraya dosha will come. Doshaha bhavati. Kale kalaha utpadyate iti chet. Kale kalaha utpadyate iti chet. Anantaram anyonya ashraya doshaha. Anantaram chakraka doshaha. Anantaram anavastha dosha. All these doshas are possible. Therefore, many defects will come. Now look into the Shlom paragraph. I will read. Tanna Madhusudana Saraswati Swaminam Deshakalo Prathamam Utpadyete Paschad Akashadikamite न अभिप्रायः अतीतकालस्थितं वस्तु प्रथममिति पूर्वमिति चोच्यते भविष्यत्कालस्थितिकं वस्तु उत्तरमिति पश्चादिति चोच्यते. Up to here I will explain first. Tanna. Nischaladasa says, O Purvapakshi, what is your contention? That Madhusudana Saraswati said, time and space are born before this Akasha. You say that is not correct. Tanna. Objection is ruled out. Why? I will tell you. Madhusudana Saraswati Swaminam. That Acharya Madhusudana Saraswati, what he said, Desha Kala, Desha and Kala, the time and space, Pradhamam Utpadyete, first they are born. Pradhamam. Pradhamam to what? Utpadyete, Akasha and, place and time. Therefore, Dvivachanam. Paschat, later, Akashadikamiti. Later only Akasha is born. That na abhiprayaha. That is not the contention of Madhusudana Saraswati. That is not the opinion of Madhusudana Saraswati. Then what? Your dosha is Atita Kala Sthitam Vastu Pradhamam iti Purvamiti cha uchyate. Atita Kala Sthitam. That Vastu which was there before the time, that is the Pradhamam Vastu. That is the first born. Purvam. Purvam and Param also indicate time. Purvakala, Parakala. Purvam ante prior time, later. Prior and later also indicate time only. In Sanskrit we say prior is called Purvam. Then later, Param, later. So Purva Para means prior and later, before and after. In English, normal words we use before and after. Before and after indicate what? Referring to what? Time. Both of them are indicating time only. Atita Kala Sthitam Vastu, that which was there prior. Prior means Purva Kalam. Pradhamamiti, first one it is Purvamiti Uchyate. Purvam. He is giving that words to us. Bhavishyat Kala Sthiti Kam, that which is there in future, later. Later. Bhavishyat Kala means future or later. Vastu, that is called Uttaram. Purvam and Uttaram. Otherwise known as Paschat, later. Later, iticha uchyate. That also we can call. Now two names, Purvam and Pradhamam. Both are synonyms. Pradhamam or Purvam. Uttaram and Paschat. Pradhamam and Paschat. Purvam and Uttaram. These are the answer. Timings, durations indicating. Akashadutpattehi prathamam deshakala utpannau ityabhyupagame akashadutpattikalat yaha purvakalaha tadrishakalo kalopahitaha paramatma Deshakaladhyadhishthanamiti siddhyati. Akashat utpattehi prathamam. Before prathamam means Purvakala. Purvakale. Purvakale means before the birth of space and time. Space, etc. Akasha, Adipadat, air, fire, etc. Utpattehi means birth, rise of 5 elements before that. Purvakale, Desha Kala Utpannau. Desha, place, Kala, time, Utpannau, both of them are born. iti abhyupagame. If you assume like that, abhyupagame means if you take that, if you assume that, if your assumption is like that, akashad utpatti kalat, akasha utpatti kalam is there one kala, yaha purva kalaha tadr tadrisha kala upahitaha. That purva kala is born. Upahitaha means that which is desha kala utpatti prati ashraya kalasya apeksha bhavati ityartha. I will repeat again. Purvakala tadrisha kalopahita paramatma. That means desha kala utpatti prati, for that sake, ashraya kalasya. There must be some kala. To born that desha kala, there must be some kala. Purva kala, ashraya kalasya, apeksha means there is a need for a time to born the time. The time can born, when time is born, that ashraya kala must be there. Paramatma, upahita paramatma, kalopahita paramatma means that kala must be there with paramatma. Within that kala, that Bhagavan has created another desha kala. Desha kala the adhishtanamiti siddhyati. Paramatma is the adhishtanam. In this adhishtana ashrayam, Paramatma iti siddhyati, it is established. Here adhishtana means karanam. Desha kala karanam iti siddhyati. So karanam, Paramatma, kalopahita Paramatma. That is the first kala. First kala, first time and second time. Second time is born in the first time. So the first time kalopahita, purva kala tadrisha kalopahita paramatma desha kaladi adhishtanamiti karanamiti siddhyati. So what na? Tatascha desha kaladyutpattim pratim purva kalasya apeksha bhavati. Tataha cha, therefore, desha kala utpattim prati, for the sake of the creation of time and space, purva kala is required. For the birth of time, some time is required. Birth of time, it requires some time. That time is called purva kalasya apeksha bhavati, required. Kalasya कालस्योत्पत्तिम् अंतरा च पूर्वकालः न प्रसिद्ध्यति तस्माद् आकाशादे पूर्वकाले देशकालौ स्तः इत्यङ्गीकारो न संगच्छते. कालस्य उत्पत्तिम् अंतरा, without the birth of kala, suppose you say without the birth of time, Purvakalaha na pratisidhyati. Purvakala is not established, na prasidhyati. Tasmat akashadehe purvakale deshakalau staha. So akasha, air, etc. before their birth, akashadehe purvakale deshakalau staha. How to translate this? Before the birth of the space, air, fire, time was born. Time was born means when time was born before. Before the birth of the space, time was born. When time is born, there must be another time for the time to born. The time to born, there must be Purvakala. Purvakala is there and another kala has born. So these are all illogical. Ityangikare, if you accept that, na sangachate, it can never happen. It is not possible also. Why? In Sushupti, actually Desha Kala born, later Akasha born doesn't exist. All are simultaneously born, simultaneously appear. In dream, who is born first? Father is born first, son is born later. Can you say like that? Born, son and father both born at a time, simultaneously, Yogapat. There is no time gap. Few seconds of dream, first father born, father is dharmi, and son is dharmaha. Father is karanam and son is karyam. First karanam must be there prior to product. Father must be there first, then only son must come. So product always come later. Father must come first because father is karanam, son is karyam. Karyam is dharma of that fatherhood, sonhood. They are also included. Fatherhood, sonhood, dharma, dharmi adhyasa. Dharmi dharma adhyasa, karya karana adhyasa, all are created in dream. They are simultaneously appear. Because of nidra dosha, son, father, all both of them simultaneously appear. What about time? Time duration? There is no question of before and later. Time duration also you cannot talk. Desha and kala, prapancha, all are simultaneous. They are all inseparable. They are all inseparable. Therefore, world utpatti, jagad utpatti and time space utpatti are simultaneous. Like in dream, world resolution and time space resolution also simultaneous. When you go to sleep, time and space goes first, later only prapancha dissolve. Can you say that? All of us, when we go to sleep every day, body, you forget first body or first forget time space. First you forget where you are sleeping, then you forget who you are, male or female, or they are happening chronologically. In sleep, when you go to sleep, when you are sleeping, your motherhood first dissolve. Later, 12 o'clock, time dissolve. Like that, one by one dissolving, or at a time they are dissolving. At a time they are dissolving. Motherhood, the time, house, bed, everything dissolve automatically, simultaneously in the sleep. Similarly, they are born simultaneously, they are dissolving in simultaneous manner. Therefore, Kathopanishad, Yamadharmaraja tells, Mrityus yasya upasechanam ka ittha veda yasya sahana. When you go to sleep, everything dissolves automatically. So, universe, sorry, deshakalayoho karanatvam api adhyasyate. Adhyasyate means superimposed. Desha and kala both are also superimposed. Desha and Kala superimposition is called Dharmi Adhyasa. Adhyasa means superimposition. Desha-kalayoho karanatvam, causality for space, fire, etc. elements, that causality karanatvam is called dharma adhyasa. That is also adhyasa only. So, dharmi adhyasa and dharma adhyasa, cause and product. Desha Kala comes under Karanam. Later space, that Prapancha, Utpattihi, Akasha, etc. born, they are also Karyam, Karana Karya, causalhood and effect. Both are also Dharma Dharmi Adhyasa. You are talking this Prapancha Adhyasyate is called Dharmi Adhyasa. World is superimposed. Dharmi Adhyasa. Then Prapanche Karyatvam api Adhyasyate. Prapancha is a product. World is born. Is a product. It is a superimposition. World is born is a superimposition. Just as in a dream, you are superimposing fatherhood, sonhood. Father is not there, son is not there in the dream. First, one father and son, both are appearing is one type of adhyasa. Then fatherhood and sonhood, you are superimposing, it is another type of adhyasa. Two adhyasa happens. Father and son adhyasa is called dharmi adhyasa. Fatherhood and sonhood adhyasa is called dharma adhyasa. Are they real in dream? Dream they are not real, Swamini, but in waking state all are real only. Who said? What you see, everything need not be real. Earth is moving violently. You are experiencing earth is steady. Earth is steady, stationary. Is it right experience or wrong experience? Wrong experience. Earth is stationary is wrong experience, but we are experiencing it as stationary. Earth is violently moving. Therefore, what is the guarantee all your experiences are right experiences? So, world is appeared, world is born, world is coming here, Akasha, everything is born, is also not correct. Therefore, Desha Kalayoho Karanatvam Dharmaha Prapancha Karyatvam Dharmaha Cha. So, both are superimposed. Therefore, we say Desha Kala is prior and Karyatvat, Desha Karanatvat. Desha Kala is prior, prior means before. Karanatvat, because they are cause. Cause must be always Pradhamaha, Purvameva. World is later, world is born later. Therefore, Karyatvat, really it is not so. There is no Desha Kala Karanatvam, there is no world as an effect, Prapancha as Karyam effect, they are not correct. Then what? Then what? All are Pratitihi. Pratiti means Adhyasa. For Dharmi Adhyasa, Desha Kala, also Maya is the Karanam. For Dharma Adhyasa, Karanatvam status, Karyatvam status, also because of Maya only. Maya superimposition only. Maya is the Karanam. Maya is the Karanam for both Desha Kala, Karanatvam and Karyatva, Prapanchasya Karyatvam. Only Maya is the Karanam. Avidya, ignorance is the Karanam. So when you look at the world is born, everything is born, it is only your ignorance. Nothing is born. But then what? appearance, seemingly born, not really born, but seemingly born. Therefore, therefore, what? Everything is resting in Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya, which is the resting upon Prajna. So, Prajnaha means Esha Sarveshwaraha, Esha Sarvagnaha, Eshontaryami. Prajnaha means sleeper. Sleeper. Agnaha. The sleeper is ignorance of waking state. Therefore, dream world, dream objects. Individual is ignorant of Atman nature. That's why this waking world appears. I'll repeat once again. Sleeper forgets waker. Sleeper lose the awareness of waker. Therefore, sleeper projects dream, unreal dream. Similarly, the waker do not know the Atman nature, therefore sees the world, waking world, as real. For a dreamer, dream is not a dream in the dream. For a dreamer, dream is not a dream in the dream. Similarly, for a waker, waking world is not unreal for a waker. Waker, it is real. You have to wake up from your waking wakerhood also. Wakerhood is a temporary. Dreamerhood is temporary. Sleeperhood is temporary. Wakerhood also temporary. Then what is permanent? Avasthatraya Sakshi Chaitanyam Ahamasmi, that is correct. That is Satyam. Next page. Now real exact answer he gives. Kintu Madhusudana Swamina ayam ashayah yatha bhuta bhautika prapancha pratiyate tatha desha kalavapi pratiyete atma bhinnam kinchidapi na nityam. These are all very, very important portions. Kintu, but moreover, to further to explain what Madhusudana Saraswati Swami. Previously he said logical problems. So Purva Kala is required for that Srishti of Kala. Now he says, what is Madhusudana Saraswati intention is this. Yatha, just as Bhuta Bhautika Prapanchaha. This universe, which is Bhuta Bhautikam, gross universe and subtle universe, elements and elementals. Prapanchaha, the universe, Pratiyate. Pratiyate is equal to Adhyasyate, superimposed. Appear means superimposed. Tadha, similarly, Desha Kala api pratiyete. Desha and Kala, time and place, are also pratiyete, means adhyasyate, superimposed. Atma bhinnam kinchidapi na nityam. Other than Atma, bhinnam means different from Atma, kinchidapi, even a wee bit. Na nityam, can never be permanent, eternal, other than Atma. Tasma desha kalau api na nityau asan padartho na pratiyate tasmad akashadiva desha kala utpadyete तौ च देशकालौ माया परिणामौ चैतन्य विवर्तौ च यो विवर्तः सः न कस्यचिदपि कारणं तस्मादाकाशादि प्रपञ्चोत्पत्तौ देशकालयोः कारणता न संगच्छति. तस्मात्, therefore, Desha Kalau api na nityo. Desha and Kala are also not eternal. We are seeing watch time every day. No, about the time you can never find any lesson anywhere other than Shastra. Only in Shastra we can find the discussion about time. Asan padartha na pratiyate. According to science also, Einstein says without objects arrival, you cannot talk about time and space. Objects must be there to talk about manufacturing date and expiry date, time and place, where it is manufactured, when it is manufactured. Without time and space, without objects, you cannot talk about time and place or space. Okay. In Big Bang theory also, before the Big Bang, they talk about nothing was there. In time and space, in Big Bang theory, what they say, um, when there is a possibility of creation, there is no possibility of time and space. When there is a possibility of creation, there is no possibility of time and space also. And time and space also come very much later only. It's not all are simultaneously appears. Of course, science cannot reach to this Vedantic teaching. This is metaphysics. Science is physics. Vedanta is metaphysics beyond scientific experiments. Anyhow, here he says, Tasma Desha Kala api na nityo. Desha and Kala are not permanent. Then what? Asan padartha na pratiyate. So can you say it is not there? World is not there. Time is not, time all are only appearance. We are telling not there. We don't say they are not there. We say if they are not there, they would have not appeared. Dream objects are there or not? Yes, they are there. If they are not there, if they were not there, you would have not experienced. You have experienced, therefore they are there. Asanchet, if they are not there, padartha na pratiyate, they would have not appeared to you. Therefore what? Tasmat akashadi iva deshakalau utpadyete. Therefore, like tasmat means anityatvat, akasha and desha kala api utpadyete. They are also born. Utpadyete means adhyasyate. Born, appear. Born means appear, appearing entities. Taucha, both of them, desha kalau, maya parinamau, mula vidya. Maya means mula vidya, basic ignorance. Maya parinamau, chaitanya vivartaucha, vivartakaranam. Chaitanyam without undergoing any change upon, like rope snake, rope is vivartakaranam. Without undergoing any change, snake appears as rope. Rope appears as snake. Rope is vivarta upadana karanam of rajju sarpa. So without undergoing any change, rope appears in semi-darkness as snake. The snake is not there really. Like that here also, chaitanyam vivartaucha. Chaitanyam, maya parinamau, chaitanyam vivartaucha. Maya is the changing cause, Brahman is the unchanging cause as it were, without undergoing any change. Yo vivartaha, that which is without undergoing any change, whatever is there, Na kasyachidapi karanam. It can never be the cause. Rope can never be the cause of snake, false snake. Can you say rope is the cause of false snake? It is vivarta karanam. You cannot say it is the cause of false snake. Why? Snake is not there. False snake is not there really. Therefore, vivarta karanam can never be the karanam, as though karanam. Tasmat, therefore, akashadi prapancha utpattau. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi, etc. The prapancha utpattau, for the sake of the creation of this universe, deshakala yoho, deshakala cannot be the karanata, na sangachati or sangachate. Uchita deshakalo nastaha. There is no deshakala before the birth of Akasha. Deshakala also born simultaneously, born within inverted commas, appear simultaneously. More details in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.